Thomas Aquinas, Summa Theologica, Episode 9. Unde Augustinus dicet, undicem de civitate Dei, ut homo fidentius ambularet ad veritatem, ipsa veritas Dei filius, homine assumpto, constituit atque fundavit fidem. Whence, for this reason, Augustine says in Book 11 of the City of God, De Civitate, concerning or on the City of God, Dei, De Civitate Dei, he says that in order that man might walk according to the truth more faithfully, fidentius, the truth itself, ipsa veritas, that is, the Son of God, when he had taken on human flesh, homine assumpto, when humanity had been assumed, he established and founded faith. The quote from Augustine begins with a purpose clause, namely, ut homo ambularet. Homo is the subject, masculine singular nominative, and ambularet is the verb, which is third singular, imperfect, subjunctive active in this ut clause. So the subject of ambularet is homo, and ad veritatem, this prepositional phrase, means according to the truth, might walk toward or in accordance with the truth. Fidentius, meanwhile, is a comparative adverb, might walk more faithfully according to the truth. In order that man might do that, the truth itself, ipsa veritas, this is the subject in the feminine singular and nominative. It is the subject of constituit and fundavit. This subject is then restated by Dei filius, and filius is masculine singular nominative, and Dei masculine singular genitive. We then have an ablative absolute, namely homine assumpto. Homine masculine singular ablative is modified by assumpto, which is a participle from the third conjugation verb assumere. It is a perfect passive participle. The Son of God, when humanity had been taken on, he did two things, or the truth itself did two things. Constituit atque fundavit. These two verbs have fidem, feminine singular accusative, as object, and both of these verbs are in the perfect tense. Constituit is from constituo, constituere, third conjugation verb, and fundavit is from fundo, fundare, which is clearly a first conjugation verb. This painting of Augustine in his study is by the Dutch master Segers, sometime between 1600 and 1650.